How about AI when it comes to your money? Artificial intelligence is officially coming for your bank account. Millions of Americans are now using AI tools to budget, track spending, and crunch numbers. Have you ever used it for anything like that?
No.
I haven't either, but I did use it this morning. We interviewed a financial expert this morning on the air, and I just went in there and I said, "Give me a budget for a family of 5." With 3 teenagers.
Okay.
And I didn't give them a salary, didn't give them, how many meals or cars or house or anything like that. And it just gave me a breakdown of maybe how an average salary should be divvied up.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
it's not really a brilliant financial assistant. Recent studies say they throw up a massive red flag here, warning that relying blindly on AI bots can cost you tens of thousands of dollars, especially by retirement, because you could be making the wrong call. So this brings us to our poll question this morning. Would you trust artificial intelligence to manage your finances? And right now, never. 81% of you say never, keeping my financial data away from AI. The expert we spoke to today said, you should never either put in your personal information,
Right.
like bank account numbers or
Social
anything.
security number, or anything like that. Yeah.
Mr. Pavoline says, I've said it once before, but I use AI to make an app to log in with license plates. He works on cars, by the way. He works on ACs. So he can connect with his customers. He can log in all the work that he's done, and it works great. So he uses it more of like Excel worksheet type thing.
Yep, to keep track of everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at your YouTube poll when it comes to this topic. Oh, we don't have it up yet. Okay, so there's a poll. You can scan the QR code there on TV and give us your thoughts as well in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. This brings us to our next guest, Danielle.
That's right.
Yes. So we are joined now by Steve Cotton. He's a financial analyst joining us this morning. Steve, good to see you again.
Hi there. Glad to be with you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Of course, we're covering the latest when it comes to the war in Iran and how that is affecting finances, how that is affecting the economy here around the country. We have seen gas prices slowly start to drop, and I think people are pretty relieved at that. What are your thoughts now as we kind of look ahead? Do you think we're going to continue to see those drop potentially? Are they going to hang around that high for quite some time?
I don't think they're going to drop as quickly as we all hope they will, because I don't think this Iranian saga is over yet. The Iranians, about the time that the Trump administration thinks they're going to settle for some sort of a deal, they renege or they change the terms and conditions. And I think that keeps the insurance carriers that underwrite the insurance for these big tankers, I think that keeps them out of the market. I think that keeps uncertainty high. And so I think we're going to continue to see yo-yo on global oil prices, and that'll affect us at the pump.
And Steve, I know we focus so highly on gas prices, which, everybody has gasoline, you got to get to work. But what other things is this hurting the consumers, the Iranian war? Is it the grocery store? Is it daily products that we're buying? What is it exactly?
Well, it's a great question. Oil and petroleum products are used in all kinds of things: plastics, pharmaceuticals, fertilizer. It just permeates everything in our economy almost. If you go to the store and you buy packaged food, that package was made with petroleum products. You buy drugs, you fertilize in your garden or your farm. It's not just diesel and gasoline at the pump. It permeates everything. And so there's this ripple effect. Even if oil prices were to drop sharply today or tomorrow, there'd be a lag effect, and we probably wouldn't see that the sharp drop until several weeks.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you mentioned the fertilizer, because that is having an effect on farmers, right, around middle portion of the country.
Yes, it does. And that goes in the cost of food and fiber. And oil price hikes hit at fundamental levels and then ripple through the whole economy. So we are now an oil exporting nation, which is very positive. And I think you're going to see a lot of countries reassess their supply dependence on the Middle East. And I think you're going to start to see them diversify, buy more oil and gas from the United States, buy more from Venezuela, and even Guyana, which is the northern part of South America.
And what can the everyday American do? If anything, Steve, save more money if it's even possible at this point? Cut down on spending? I mean, is there anything that we can do since it is such a yo-yo effect right now?
Well, there are things that you can do and things you should not do. It's not good to tap into your 401k and borrow from your 401k. It's not good to run up your credit card debt, especially if you have these ridiculous penalty rates, interest rates that the credit card companies hook you into as fast as they can. One of the things you can do is be a more discerning comparison shopper. But you can also do things like consider bundling your insurance. A lot of insurance companies will give you a discount if you will put your home insurance, your car insurance, maybe an umbrella policy, all with them. So you can look at bundling. You can change insurance companies. They're very competitive. You can save a lot of money just shifting to a less costly insurance set of policies. So these are kind of things that there's no one solution, but the other thing I would do is called a checkbook inventory. Analyze your spending patterns and see if you can divide the must-have spending from the like-to-have spending and cut down on your like-to-have on non-essentials. A lot of people are doing that right now. Other thing is you can borrow from the equity in your home.
Speaking of non-essentials, that is, I think, challenging these days. Before, we could just cancel the cable or cancel DirecTV or whatever it was you may have had, satellite. And now you have so many streaming channels that are streaming, companies, that it's a lot of work to take a look at everything.
It is, yeah.
Well, it is, but I'll give you an example in my own life. This past week, my wife and I canceled our telephone landline.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good reminder.
Don't need it anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
That's so true. I still have a landline. Do you, Danielle?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, see, she's smarter than both of us,
gone.
Steve.
I think I haven't had a landline since I was, 16 and a half.
Right?
So, yeah. Once we all got cell phones, we were done.
I know. Do you still have a fax machine too, Steve?
Well, I do in my office, yes, and that's very old-fashioned, but all of my friends marveled when I changed from a flip phone to an iPhone years and years ago. They couldn't believe it.
That's like my dad. I was like, Dad, we just cannot do the flip phone anymore.
I know.
It's time, Dad.
Well, then you can FaceTime, right? My mom just went to an Apple phone, and she now can FaceTime us.
Did she do it right? Because my dad does it now, and it's like not even his face.
No, it's not. Like sometimes
I'm
she's
like,
holding
Dad,
it low.
move the camera.
Steve, go ahead, Steve.
One of the things I would encourage everybody to do, there are situations where you can negotiate prices for things. Don't ever hesitate to ask for a discount. Don't ever hesitate to negotiate on a price of a service in particular. There are all kinds of things you can do, but being a discerning shopper is probably the most powerful thing you can do. And if you can switch from a more expensive product to a less expensive product, it will behoove you to do that.
Thank you, Steve.
It's a lot of things in combination.
You've been amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Glad to be on.